Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Mass Effect 2 here on the Game Professor channel. I'm your host, the Game Professor, and today we're continuing to chat with the crew that we have. So, we have the medbay here, so let's see who we have. And it's Dr. Chakwas.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Why are you here?
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Why did you leave the Alliance? Like, she is... We didn't really talk with her in the first game, I realize, and that was stupid of me. But she's very much like Alliance through and through. So, whoops. Why would you? So I apologize for leaving that out. But why did you leave the Alliance?
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center. A very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
You need to fly.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static. Too boring.
I love the way she describes being on the vessel. It's very romantic. Romantic meaning, like, of the romantic period. I'm not saying, like, lovey-dovey. But still, joining Cerberus?
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race.
Okay.
I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
Well, I appreciate that. But what do you think about our odds of survival on this?
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
She's a wonderful character. I absolutely love her.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice Brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
All right, I'll get you another.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
But sometimes you just need a good drink before doing something crazy, which might be the ticket with
I'll
this.
see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
All right. But let's then... We can't go up here yet. That will end up being where Garrus goes. So we will get to spend some time there asking him about his calibrations. And again, no romancing Garrus. I'm sorry, Shikarian fans. There will be no romancing of Garrus.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Let's talk.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions.
I do.
Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Okay. Tell me about the elusive man.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
And what gives you that impression?
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
All right. I at least buy that she believes that. What exactly is Cerberus?
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
Okay. What about their goals?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
So, essentially, the comparison that I made, I believe, in the second episode last time, the second episode from last Thursday.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded, and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
That's problematic. That's very problematic. This is how dictatorships exist. Especially fascist dictatorships. Can you tell me anything about the resources?
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
Okay. Now, will you actually let me get to know you on a personal level?
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
Yeah, you are cocky.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes.
Okay.
And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Okay. What can you tell me about your modifications?
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Okay, so yeah, you're designed to be perfect.
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Okay.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
And I'm trying to notice, I thought there were more bits of that conversation that had bits of male gaze thrown into them. Is it different because I'm femshep? Because I know that that's something that they very specifically have discussed that they're going to remove in the Legendary Edition. Like, they're actively they've adjusted camera angles to avoid some of these really arbitrary male gaze moments, like when her butt is really visible or when her boobs are really visible and there's no point behind it. But And I was certain that there were some in that conversation. So let me know in the comments if you know what I'm talking about, and if it's something that's specific to the Broshep playthroughs, or if it is in the Femshep playthroughs as well, because that I definitely remembered there being male gaze moments, very distinctive male gaze moments in basically every conversation with her.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Thank you, Yeoman Chambers. I will talk with Jacob, and I will warn everybody, this will become inherently flirty, because that's just what they did with the body positions and the voice acting.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
It is a risky assignment.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed.
Okay.
That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What sort of actions?
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
Okay. Well, I do appreciate your honesty.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Okay. That first conversation, not flirty. This one, I'm just gonna see if I can demonstrate the awkward, weird flirtiness that they just kind of insert to this interaction.
Commander, can I help you with something?
So, the casual lean back against the table, and I want to talk about you.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
All right.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
So yeah, they just kind of automatically make Shepard and distinctly flirty with Jacob, and I don't know why. It's weird. So here you can start to see our arsenal building itself out. Nothing really specific that we have at the moment. We really don't have much at all. So we'll continue to fill it out. But now let's talk to Joker. See what he thinks about everything. And then we'll talk with Kelly Chambers, the yeoman back there. And then we will go somewhere.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
Reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
We can trust them for now.
Enjoy it, Joker. If we're stuck here, we might as well let them pamper us.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a cruise shirt? Because this is my favorite you have no choice ever.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
Yeah, I'll save that for the off-hour cameras. Have an AI watch me 24/7.
True. I straight up would not put it past Joker to just be flying in his underwear. I absolutely would not put it past him. But let's first I'm going to take a look at the private terminal, see what our messages are. So, message from Anderson. On the off chance that the rumors are true and you actually are alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put me on the council, and it's only fair you be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. All right? Normandy crash site from Admiral Hackett. Commander Shepard, our scans in the Armada system have turned up something we thought you should see, the final location of the wreckage of the SSV Normandy. We thought this news might be important to you, but we also have an ulterior motive. The Alliance would like to honor the Normandy with a monument to be built on the site of the ship's final resting place. We'd like to invite you to place the monument and be the first to walk on the site. There are still 20 crew members unaccounted for from the attack on the Normandy. If you find any signs of these lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance so those heroes' families might find some closure. Godspeed to you, Commander. And Overlord. So this is another DLC from the elusive man Shepard. One of our cells just went off the grid without explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology, and I need you to investigate. Their work is extremely compartmentalized, enough that I can't divulge operational details over this channel. You'll find them on the planet Ita Typhon system in the Phoenix Massing Cluster. Please use care in this matter. Then we have Rendezvous with Kazumigoto, also from the elusive man Shepard. At great cost and effort, we've tracked down the master thief Kazumigoto and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer can claim to have seen her in person. She's unequaled at stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable to your mission. Travel to the Zakara ward on the Citadel. There you will find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password Silence is Golden to begin the rendezvous. Alright. So, let's chat with Yeoman Chambers.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Yes, I know. I literally just read them all.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant.
Alright.
I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
The pleasure is mine.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
I'm gonna keep this military.
Let's keep this professional, Yeoman.
Yes, ma'am. Anything else, Commander?
Kelly is one of those other random characters that you can develop a sexual relationship with, and I don't see any reason to do it. She serves a functional purpose on the ship, so I view it as she should do that. I also, frankly, think this Shepard, in the way that I'm playing her, I feel like she doesn't necessarily want to get too comfortable with the Cerberus personnel. People like Donnelly and Daniels, the fact that they used to be Alliance, that makes it a little bit different. Frankly, same with Jacob, the fact that he used to be Alliance and the fact that he has actual trepidation surrounding certain Cerberus things. I can see a little bit more alignment there, but overall, I don't want this Shepard being comfortable with the Cerberus specific personnel.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What do you do here?
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Yeah, is that all?
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
Okay, so yeah, you're a counselor.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
Okay. Yeah, I would say that it's good you're here.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
No, I'm still just calling you Miss Chambers.
Let's keep this professional, Yeoman.
Yes, ma'am. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What do you think of Cerberus?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
Yeah, I think you're the right person to ask this. Does Cerberus hate aliens?
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
That was a really bad comparison. I forgot that she did that. Yeah, you are naive.
You're fooling yourself if you believe Cerberus is noble.
Yep.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I hope time will change your mind. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
No.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
All right. I straight up forgot that she made that comparison of starting a dog shelter but still liking cats to what Cerberus does. Yeah, no, Cerberus is not good at all. And this shepherd is very aware of that. This shepherd is definitely keeping very much arm's distance from stuff right now. Just realized how far back my ticker was. But, so, we have Recruit Archangel and Recruit the Professor here on Omega. The Armada system is where we can explore the Normandy crash site. But for now, I actually want to go to where the Citadel is. There's the local cluster, if we wanted to go check out anything there. But we are going to go to the Serpent Nebula. Gonna go to the Citadel, and what we are going to do, I'll interact with Kasumi, probably. At the very least, the main thing we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be going and seeing Anderson. That's the big thing. That might end up being the end of the episode. I don't remember how long that interaction is, but we'll see. So, to the Citadel. Really cool shot of the Citadel, not gonna lie. I do really like that shot. And our familiar docking sequence. But here, we'll see that it's a very different sort of appearance to selecting crew, doing all that stuff. So, I believe we'll automatically, I think we're given the choice of if we want to go to the Presidium or to the wards, but I might be wrong. Alright, I do want to I am going to I'm going to put this into operative for now. Next, I'll do Reeve next. I'll put that into your incendiary, and I want your overload up as quickly as possible. Overload is really good in this game, and we literally cannot change our weapons, so not gonna even bother. Alright, okay, so we're automatically at the boards. So, I guess we will get a hold of Kasumi first.
Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift.
I'm actually just going to let this cycle through.
Got problems with collectors? Try Kasumi's credit services.
Oh, that was actually a really good pun.
Commander Shepard, We have the finest companions waiting for you. Perhaps something petite, smart, and Japanese would be your style.
Oh boy. I didn't know that it was going to do that one.
Just enter your password for a fabulous prize package worth millions of credits. Okay, really? How many times can you walk by without stopping?
I just had
Please
to.
tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Silence is golden.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kazumigoto. I'm a fan.
Have you been briefed?
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find, I guess.
What can you tell me about your relationship with Cerberus?
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them to find out why.
Alright.
Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission, and were offering a serious signing bonus. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
What's the deal?
I assume this deal is something I should know about.
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds. I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
Okay. What can you tell me about your partner?
Tell me about this former partner of yours.
His name was Keiji Okuda, the best hacker and entryman I've ever known. Unfortunately, he slipped up and made himself infamous. He stole something he shouldn't. He warned me it was bad, something that could spark interstellar war if it got out. That information got him killed.
Yeah, what did it say?
What could he have found that's so bad?
He wouldn't say what it was, just that it was dangerous. He said if it got out, humanity would be in trouble. He encrypted it, wrapped it up in his own memories. To decode the information, you have to sift through all the time we spent together. Now those memories are all that's left of him.
I see why you want it.
I can understand why you'd want to get it back.
Getting it back will be easier with your help, Shepard.
What can you tell me about Donovan Hawk?
What do you know about Donovan Hawk?
Mr. Hawk is a well-respected businessman. Arms dealer, murderer, generally not a great guy. His mansion's famous for being hard to crack, but I have a way in. And I think you're gonna love it.
Expecting trouble?
I doubt Hawk's the kind of guy who takes kindly to people sneaking into his house.
I always expect trouble. That's why you're here.
Alright. What is a gray box?
I assume a gray box is some kind of hardware.
It's a neural implant. Illegal in most places. Stores memories, thoughts, secret codes, illicit information. This one in particular belonged to my partner, Keiji Okuda. We worked together for a long time, before Hawk killed him.
Okay. And what is the heist going to be?
What's this heist you're planning?
Not here, Shepard. You'll get a briefing when the time comes. I need time to nail down the details anyway. I've taken the liberty of getting you some evening wear, though. You want to look presentable.
Alright. Well, if this is the way to get you to work with me, we'll take care of it.
If that's what Cerberus promised you, we'll get it done.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun.
I love her.
We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
And she has a perfect cloak. Alright, so I do want to actually talk to Anderson to finish off the episode, though, so we are going to do that. Well, I guess I can't do that. Alright. Oh, I have to go through all this first? Fine. Like I said, though, I'm going to finish up with talking with Anderson, because I need that to happen.
Obviously, security has tightened since you were last here.
Yeah.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're dead.
Technically, I was.
I was listed as missing in action a couple years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system. He's just past the scanners on your right.
Sounds good.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you ask.
I know, sir.
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried about being reported, I can take care of it.
No, sir. I can handle it.
Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My consul says you're dead.
Yeah.
You're not worried I'm some imposter claiming to be me?
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scanners can sample DNA from skin flakes. Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
Alright. Yeah, I would say I'd rather have you fix it.
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the station security administration to reactivate your IDs. Then to customs and immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge. But I can see you're a busy woman. So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done?
Do it.
That'd be great.
Done. You're good to go. You should head up to the Presidium, though. The Council would probably like to know that one of their lost Spectres is still kicking.
That is definitely my plan.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
Yeah. The Council can get anything. Best thing about working CSEC is that any equipment, information, or money you need, you get. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
I would talk to him about what's going on with that other officer. You don't actually get any additional information from him. It is questionable. It is problematic. But we can have this conversation with him later. I believe we're still able to have that conversation anyway. And if I get into all these bits of conversation, we'll never talk to Anderson this episode.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
So what we'll do is we'll actually do this next time, because we will still be on the Citadel next time. So let's go to the Presidium, and we will get a chance to talk to Anderson to finish off the episode. And I love these loading screens that show you where you are.
This meeting would be more productive if Udina was to join us.
My advisor is unavailable. As counselor, I represent the voice of humanity and the Alliance. Shepard will be here and... Oh, Commander. We were just talking about you.
Good to see you, old friend.
It's been a long time, Anderson. I hope the last couple years have treated you right.
There have been some rough spots. It's good to have you back.
We've heard many rumors surrounding your unexpected return. Some of them are unsettling.
We called this meeting so you could explain your actions, Shepard. We owe you that much. After all, you saved our lives in the battle against Saren and his Geth.
You mean Sovereign's Geth?
Saren wasn't the one commanding the Geth. It was the Reaper Sovereign.
Ah yes, Reapers. The immortal race of sentient starships allegedly waiting in dark space. We have dismissed that claim.
Shepard, no one else encountered the hologram on Ilos that told you the truth about the Reapers. Only you and your crew ever spoke with Sovereign. I believe you. But without evidence from another source, the others think Saren was behind the Geth attacks.
All right. Yeah, I would say, why would the Geth follow Saren?
Saren was an organic. The Geth would never accept him as their leader. They only followed him because he was Sovereign's agent.
Saren was a compelling and charismatic individual. He convinced the Geth the Reapers were real, just as he convinced you.
Ooh.
It was part of his plan to attack the Citadel. The Reapers are just a myth, one you insist on perpetuating.
We believe that you believe it, but that doesn't make it true.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that Vigil was almost completely dead when we interacted with it, and that's what will be said if we say that, but I would say I deserve better than this.
I kept Saren from conquering the Citadel. I sacrificed human lives to save this council.
We are in a difficult position, Shepard. You are working for Cerberus, an avowed enemy of the Council. This is treason, a capital offense.
That's too far. Shepard is a hero. I'm on this council too, and I won't let this whitewash continue.
Maybe there is a compromise. Not a public acknowledgement given your ties, but something to show peripheral support.
Shepard, if you keep a low profile and restrict your operations to the Terminus systems, the Council is willing to offer you reinstatement as a Spectre.
What does that mean? Will I need to start filing reports?
That won't be necessary. This is a show of good faith on our part.
Okay.
We cannot become involved in an investigation regarding the missing colonies in the Terminus systems, but Spectre reinstatement shows our support of you personally.
All right. That's good. I'm cool with it.
I accept your offer. It's good to have the council on my side.
Good luck with your investigation, Shepard. We hope for a quick resolution and a quick end to your relationship with Cerberus.
I agree.
Well, that went better than expected. You realize the Council's offer is just symbolic. They won't actually do anything.
That's fine. Definitely no need to burn bridges.
Even if they don't help, I might as well stay on good terms.
True enough. Don't worry about the Council or the Alliance. I'll find some way to keep them off your back. Shouldn't be too hard. As long as you keep to the Terminus systems.
Oh, I will.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard, what are you doing here?
I'm just visiting an old friend.
Stop by to see how Anderson was doing.
You don't have to cover for me. I invited Shepard here to speak with the Council. We just finished our meeting.
You what? Counselor, do the words political shitstorm mean anything to you?
You are ridiculous.
The council reinstated my Spectre status. They're just happy I'm staying out in the Terminus systems.
Yes, I could see how that arrangement works best for both sides. But you really shouldn't have taken a step like this without consulting with me first, Counselor.
I don't answer to you, Udina. Why don't you go to your office and think about that for a while?
Of course, Counselor. Good day to both of you.
Oh, wow.
Sorry about that. Udina's never gotten over the fact that I got the Council position instead of him. Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
Yeah, it didn't bother me.
Udina's just doing his job.
True enough. He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
Okay. And again, this is going to be a bit of a long episode just to get through all this conversation stuff. So,
what happened
it's important,
to Staff
though.
Lieutenant Alenko after the Normandy was destroyed?
Staff Commander Alenko is still with the Alliance. But he's working on a special mission. It's classified. I can't say any more. Not while you're working with Cerberus, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's understandable. The remains of Sovereign.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
All right. What about the damage to the Citadel?
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years.
Wow.
The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
Nice. And what about the war with the Geth?
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup. Not that you can ever discount them. But we haven't had serious casualties for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave and we send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
Alright. Tell me about how you've been doing, though, Anderson.
How have the last couple years treated you?
Serving on the council isn't how I planned to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
Alright. I don't see the purpose in asking him to come with me as this shepherd, so I won't make that suggestion, but I do think that that's all we have there.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you, but if you ever want to talk, I'll be here. Just do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
Oh, I agree with you, Anderson. I agree with you. But I'm just going to very quickly get us back to the ward. I'm going to get us to Zakera level 26, and that is where I'm going to end this episode and our second episode for today. So thank you as always for watching, everybody. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you always know when I have new videos coming out, and follow the links in the description to the Facebook page and Discord server so you can join the conversation. And if you are interested in supporting me monetarily, be sure to hit the link to my Patreon below. Perks right now include a background look into my drafting process on analysis videos, and I do have more perks that will be in the works down the line. But until next time, everybody, this is your Game Professor signing off, and I will see you next time.